welcome to County Ice Center, folks. We are here for the final game we'll have in the independent bracket. Just 48 hours ago, these teams were up at Steiner, and the Stars came out with the win, getting some revenge on South County. We were here, or excuse me, we were, I believe it was here. I'm just checking my score sheets here as I've got this will be the third time these teams have met in the playoffs. South County won the first matchup. That was in the first semifinal game that we streamed. And that was, I believe, here. And then we also had, like I said, 48 hours ago up at Steiner. And that one was our first, technically state championship game, but the Stars were able to, like I said, get revenge on the Llamas. And so we're here for a winner-takes-all. Both these teams have one loss as we play double elimination here in Utah high school hockey. So this will be a good one. We had quite a bit of penalties here. That's something to keep an eye out for. Stars were pretty undisciplined on Monday night. South County only came away with one penalty, just one elbowing penalty that was called on Fisher Hellman, and nothing else in terms of penalties. And so kind of interesting that the Stars were able to win a game when they had two of their top guys. They had Creighton and Quinn Steffen both out for 2 and 10 for a head contact and a boarding call. And so that's something that they definitely can't afford tonight, especially because you know South County's going to want it that much more after dropping that game on Monday. So keep an eye out for penalties. That's something to watch tonight. See if these boys can play a little more disciplined, make some clean hits, and try not to. I was talking about on Monday, trying to avoid hitting someone in that 2 to 4 foot window from the boards. A lot of times when you make a hit like that far from the boards, it tends to drive the opponent's head straight into the boards. This is a very dangerous area to make a hit, and so you want to make that hit inside that 2 foot area, or obviously beyond the 4 foot kind of area is how I usually define it. Goals on Monday, we had Anderson, DeBerg ×2, and Steffen came away with the empty netter there at the end. And then for the Ice Llamas, they had number 38 Alexander Bonham and number 18 Evan Bain, each with a goal. Everything came at even strength on Monday night, aside, like I said, from that empty netter from Quinn Steffen there at the end of the game. 4-2 were the Stars on Monday, but this is a fresh game here. Like I said, winner takes all. We've got a double header tonight with obviously South County and the Stars here first at 7 p.m. and we are about to drop the puck here, and then directly after we're gonna have a trophy ceremony because both these teams have a loss. So obviously we will take care of that, whoever pulls away with the win here. And then following that, we've got Bryan and Park City back at it. Let's take a listen in. We got Bill McLeod with your starting lineups.
Skating forward, number 22, Drew Green. Also starting forward, number 12, Grant Steffen. Starting at center, and the captain of the Stars, number 2, Miko Anderson. And next tonight for the Stars, number 1, Noah Griffin. Make some noise for your Stars. And now introducing the home team, your Ice Llamas. Starting at defense, number 47, Mason Hoolan. Starting on defense, and your captain, number Starting at forward, number 13, Brixton, goal. Also starting at forward, number 33, Dominic DiFederico. Starting at center, number 85, Boston Vest. In net tonight for your Ice Mamas, number 71, Brixton, make some noise for both of your teams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps and hats as we honor America with the performing of our national anthem. Singing tonight's anthem, please welcome Paige Fish.
Alrighty. Fantastic start to our night tonight. And we are just moments away from puck drop here. We'll take a look at the starting goaltenders, the same as we've seen all of playoffs here. Nixon Cummings will start in the cage to your right for South County, and then for the Salt Lake Stars on the other end, it's Noah Grief in the cage. And we'll play 3 16-minute periods. And then if we are tied following 3 periods, we've got 3 5-minute overtime periods. If we are still tied up following those 3 5-minute overtimes, we'll play rounds of 5 in the shootout. And it is golden goal. Alrighty, we are getting set here for puck drop. South County does look a little bit, a few more players short than the Stars, so we'll see how that impacts tonight as South County tries to get set through center here. Stars will pick it up, Denton across to Kime. South County dumps it back below the goal line here, back to the near side. Getting it out to center here is Steffen. Steffen 2-on-1 developing here with Moody. Steffen cross ice and just out of the reach of Moody here. And breakaway in front. Oh, and fanning on that there was, I believe, goal. Nice opportunity for South County here early. Anderson will dump it in here. as his teammates go for a line change. South County behind their own net. Bonham taking DeBerk to the glass. Evan Bain comes out with the puck. He's got a lot of speed. He's one person to keep an eye on tonight for South County as he dangles in. Bain in and saved by Noah Grief. Really good opportunity there for Grief. Bain at the dot with Anderson here in the Stars' defensive zone. Just over a minute expired into the first period. Nice save off the draw. Backhander, another save from Noah Grief. DeWork with it. He'll put that out of play as he was trying to go off the glass and out, but puts that into his own bench. Liang down low for Bain. Chasing into the corners, Pezzalessi to DeBerk again, trying to get it out. And really good keep in there at the blue line. Evan Bain in, looking for a shot, goes high. Rebound out in front, able to be contained by the Stars, and this should be icing. And we'll get a whistle here with just under 2 minutes into the second period, or first period, excuse me. Kime with it here, puts it off the glass, tries to get it out, and does. Hellman's going to be offside, or goal offsides after Hellman tried to keep it in. Just barely slipped off the blue line there. We get another neutral ice face-off here. Kime with it. Cross ice to Pezzalessi. Pezzalessi through center to Stefan. Nice feed there. Stefan enters the zone. Goes to his backhand here. Takes it into the corner. Good pressure there from the Llamas. Stefan back below the goal line here, looking for Creighton in front and lost a handle on it. Pressure to the boards. South County brings it back to neutral ice. Hellman dangling in. Hellman, kicked it forward right onto the net, and Noah Grief had to come up with a nice save there. Puck squirts out to center. Hellman again with the puck for South County. They go for a line change. Into the zone again, back behind Noah Grief. Boston Vest dumps it back in here. Noah goal chasing, excuse me. Brixton goal, that is, putting pressure here. Nice tip. Icing is waved off as Anderson just got a stick on it at the red line. Boston Vest back into his own zone here. Vest through center, and Brixton goal could not get a piece of that one. And so we'll have another icing call. Face-off won by South County. To the near side for Hazard. Hazard waits. Had it taken away by Liang. Liang through center. Able to get it over to DeBerk. DeBerk 1-on-4 here. Takes a shot. Saved by Cummings. And he'll cover for a whistle. Anderson and Bain at the dot. Shot saved by Cummings again, right off the draw. Liang below the goal line here. Cross ice, Denton one-timer, that goes wide. Anderson put to the wall. DeBerk behind the net here. Feeds in front. Ooh, good chance there for Liang, but good defensively from, I believe that was Holman in front of his own net there. Bain will chase it down into the zone. Bain in front, tipped. Working below the goal line here is Olsen. Olsen backed up to the blue line. Slapper is blocked. Olsen gets it at the half wall. Taken away by Liang. Liang playing the body there. He'll get it over to Denton. Denton out to Anderson and a nice pass through center for DeBerk. DeBerk shot from deep. Glove down by Cummings, and he'll wait for a whistle. A little bit of a slow start here early as both teams just kind of throwing shots on net from deep. Lots of whistles, that is. Creighton wins the draw back to Steffen. Brought out of the zone. Boston Vest couldn't get it to goal there. Now it's Hellman back defensively. Looking through center, nobody there. Off the glass and a bad play. Steffen picks it up, but a nice block to recover there from Hellman. Through center for Boston Vest. It's picked up by Pezzalessi. Off the glass and out to Creighton. Creighton waits, cross ice pass to Moody. Moody enters the zone on the far side. Moody had it taken away there by Bonham, but Moody picks it back up here. Moody pressured well there by Goal through the slot. Steffen pinning it up against the boards. South County able to clear. Stars going for a change though, and so they'll have to chase it back into their own zone. Brody Vest with it now, down to Boston. Boston looking, shot off and up and out of play. That looked like it went through the safety netting, weirdly enough. So they'll have to get a new puck here. Cross to Denton. Denton now gets it out to center ice. Holman over to Bonham. Bonham near side for Bain. Bain tips it into the zone to avoid an icing call. Shaglavatov. Man, I always screw that up right at the beginning. Shaglavatov, that's what it is. Slezak through center, almost got laid out. Was able to avoid a hit. Now it's Anderson the other way on the counterattack. Anderson shoots. Nice pad stave there from Cummings. And skied all the way down. Icing is waved off again. Shaglavatov cross ice for Denton. Denton near side. Chips it out to center. Now it's Liang. He tries to dump and chase here. Almost through center. Missed pass. Gaia will pick this up. Gaia has it stuck in his skates, but able to avoid danger and get it over to Denton. Denton near side, try to connect with Liang again. Now it's Gaia, and another icing call on South County. Creighton and I believe that might be Bain here. Kime shot from deep goes wide. Picked up by Pezzalessi. Pezzalessi cross ice pass is cut off. Out to center. Ooh, dangerous chance. This is going to be on net, I believe. Ooh, just wide. So another icing call here. Creighton with it at the dot. He'll win the draw. Steffen turns and shoots. That goes into the corner, though. Goal off the glass out to center. Picked up here by Boston Vest. He's bumped to the wall by Creighton. Back behind the net. It's picked up by Hazard. Moody now far side. He just clears out to center. This will get picked up by Hellman. Tries to dump it in, but Creighton got a piece of it and touches it back to Glavatov. Moody now through center to Creighton again. Creighton cutting down the right side. Shots flagged down. Ooh, rebound out in front. And Lom is able to keep it out of danger. Moody will outlet back to Denton here. Denton will put that in. It's going to be on net. Hellman goes back to help out. Hellman taking it through center. Hellman in, shoots, and a save there from Noah Grief. With 8:10, just about halfway to go through the first period here. Creighton through center to Anderson. Liang in. Now it's DeBurke with it. DeBurke near side. Cycles it back down low here. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson waits to the slot for DeBurke. Tried to drop it back for Liang. Liang got a couple chances in front, but a couple of nice saves from Cummings. Miscommunication here. And able to get it up to Bain. Bain out of the air. Bain, ooh, thought he might have been hooked there. Just put it wide on his backhand then. Referees let him play on. Bain dingles into the slot here. Nice chance, but stick lifted at center. Anderson chips it off the glass. Bonham will take it into his own zone. Tries to avoid a hit from Anderson. Slings it all the way around for Holman. Misses Holman, but Bain picks it up at center ice. Bain now in on Denton. And there's the hooking call Bain was looking for earlier. He draws it there, and DeBurke, I believe, is going to head to the box here for hooking. And like I talked about at the beginning of the game here, Stars need to stay disciplined. They had a ton of penalty calls on Monday night. And so they'll start their first penalty kill here just 9 minutes into the first period. Brody Vest putting pressure on Pezzolesi. Creighton now through center. Stars are on the kill here, but Creighton with a nice chance. Just sent it off the crossbar. And it comes back the other way now. Stars have been very good on the kill. I don't believe here, let me just check these other sheets. I don't believe they've given up a single power play goal in the 3 games we've seen them. They have, however, scored 2 short-handed goals. And so they're not afraid to kill off penalties. But I kind of refuse to believe that they can do it forever. But they certainly have done that so far. Brody Vest drops it back. Miscommunication, though. It's taken away by Goal. He'll drop it back for Evan Bain. Bain up to Brody Vest. Vest near side, avoids a hit. Tries to put it down low for Boston. Pezzolesi comes up with it behind the net, then taken away by Goal. Centering pass for Brody Vest. Slips up to the blue line for Bain. Bain shoots off the glove of Grief and into the corner. Pezzolesi should clear the puck here. Tried to, but a nice defensive effort to keep it in the zone. Vest through the slot. This is going to be delayed offsides here as Brody poked it into the zone. Creighton should just take as much time as he can here. 30 seconds left on the man advantage as he feeds Denton. Denton should have just cleared the puck, but he tried to make a pass. Fighting for possession back in the corner now, though. Llamas keep it in at the blue line. Over to Boston Vest. Boston looking for a pass. Cross seam. Oh, what a save from Noah Grief. Brody Vest now. Shot, rebound, and cleared out. And this should be icing. Man, what a save from What a save from Noah Grief there on the back door. Nice little cross seam pass through the slot and the one-timer. Grief got that with the toe of his skate as he slid across there to make a very nice save. Holman now into his own zone. Now Liang with it. Liang over to Pezzolesi. Shaglavatov, that is. I apologize. DeBurke now into the zone. DeBurke dances through. Is looking for Denton back door, but lost the handle. Tried to feed Anderson through the slot. Well kept in at the blue line by Liang. Liang fires one in. Ooh, Cummings never saw that, but barely got it with the glove. And enough to knock it into the corner. They get it out to center. Shaglavatov off the glass, but cut off by Hazard. Hazard putting pressure here on the forecheck. All the way around. It comes back to Bonham into his own zone here. Off the boards, trying to get it to Boston Vest. Hazard able to pick it up, but then taken away by Liang. Liang taken to the boards by Bonham. Ullman back into his own zone here. Off the glass and out. And this should be icing on South County here with 3:41 to go in the first period. Another offensive zone draw to the right of Nixon Cummings. To the blue line for Gaia. Gaia had it taken away now. Slezak, ooh, almost got it away from Denton. Getting back on sides for that. Now Bain dangles in. Feeding to the slot. 2 chances. Nice save there from Noah Grief. Again, Hellman to the half wall for Evan Bain. Bain shoots. Blocked there by Gaia. Bain back to the far corner. Back down below the goal line to Bain. Up to the blue line for Brody Vest. Brody in. Pass was cut off. Now it's Stefan through center. Stefan had it lost behind him. But now Gaia helping it out through center. Ooh, and barely off sides. It's Gaia just stepped in a little too much there. Excuse me, that was Denton. There was Stefan. And Gaia passed that off to Stefan just a little too soon at the blue line, and then kept too much momentum going forward. Get a neutral zone draw here at 3:02 to go in the first. Creighton over to Moody off the draw. Now Pezzolesi. Kime will send it down. This is going to be icing again. Both teams just kind of struggling to make some solid passes through center and tip it in to kind of avoid icing. Anderson and Boston Vest will be at the dot here. Hazard back to Bonham. Shot blocked there, and now Liang's going the other way, looking for reinforcements. DeBurke and Anderson are behind the play. Bonham went for a big hit there and missed most of it on Liang. Liang, nice stick check to get it back to his stick. Centering pass, and Anderson's shot is covered by Cummings. Couldn't get it quite elevated enough there, and Cummings is big enough. He had both the pads down in the butterfly, made an easy pad save out in front. Still knotted up at 0 here. Both teams with a couple dangerous chances. If you're just joining us, only 1 penalty so far for the Stars. And they did a pretty good job of killing it off. Boston Vest back behind his own net here. It's slung all the way around. Kime will have to chase it down. Kime with it all the way around. Cross ice pass. Again, just lots of time there to make that pass cross ice and almost just rushing it when you don't even have much pressure on you. That's leading to a lot of turnovers for both teams. Just need to get their heads up and look for the right pass. Again, you see that time for South County. Anderson feeding it back to Kime. Kime with lots of time. That was a good look, but Pezzolesi had it taken away. Off the boards again. This is icing once again. Lots of whistles here in the first. Minute 45 to play now, as both teams struggle to keep possession here. Off the draw, it goes into the corner. Slezak dancing around. Up to Brody Vest, back down to Slezak. Slezak shoots in. Goal was there, providing traffic in front. Couldn't get a good look. Denton now picks it up behind his own net, tries to get it out of the zone. Moody backhands it out. Brody Vest with a nice play using his hand there, but Moody picks up the puck. Now it's Stefan, had it bounce off his stick, and then Stefan gets laid out by Brody Vest. Brody Vest is throwing the body around right now. Creighton behind the net. Both teams playing pretty physical here. Gaia at the blue line throws this wide behind the net. Hellman picks it up. Hellman now had it taken away. Moody looking, centering pass. Stefan to his backhand, back to his forehand. Into the corner, taken to the wall by Hellman. And now out to center, here comes Evan Bain. Bain dancing in, avoids a couple sticks. Bain stick checked away. Back behind the net, it's picked up by Denton now. 30 seconds to play in the first. Taken away, skating in, shooting, and flagged down by Noah Grief. On that shot from Brody Vest. It'll be Vest and Anderson at the dot to the left of Grief. Oh my goodness. Dangerously behind the net, Pezzolesi threw that just off the side of the net of his own goaltender there. Centering pass was cut off by Anderson. Anderson now out to center. 8 seconds to play here as it's dumped back down, and that should end the first. We're going to be tied up at zeros. Both these teams playing pretty evenly here in the first period. Tied up at 1. Shots are not up on the board here. I am unfortunately not tracking them myself, so we'll step aside, be right back. Second period up next.
High school, club, or tournament events, Game On Live Studio can stream a single game, a tournament, or your entire season. With Game On Live Studio, you can take your events to the next level by live streaming them to a global audience. Goals can stream any event from any location. Imagine the excitement of your audience as they witness every thrilling moment, from the intense competition to the triumphant victories, all from the comfort of their own screens at home, on the road, or at the office. Our cutting-edge technology and professional production team ensure top-notch video quality, crisp audio, and expert commentary, making each live stream an unforgettable experience.
He'll shoot it here. Oh my goodness. Grief just got a piece of the off of his shoulder there. And went off the crossbar and up off the high glass. Holman now behind the net. Ooh, centering pass. Grief, and the net is off there. DiFederico looked like he was doing push-ups with the net there. Not sure what he was doing. We'll see what Stars can do here. And DiFederico tried to go for a line change. Nice play there from Holman to get it up to Evan Bain. Bain down the right wing. Felt good. Save from Cummings. Rebound. Jammed out. Puck is loose. And finally cleared out of the zone there. Believe that was Olsen who finally got it out. Denton back into his own zone. Both teams go for changes here. DeBerk finally goes to the bench. Looks to be okay. Stefan, pass off pad to Moody, and Moody just couldn't get his stick on it fast enough there. Cummings has been giving up more rebounds than usual tonight as Boston Vest sends this in down the right wing. Up to center for Brody. Brody shoots it in, tipped in front, rebound again from Noah Grief. And, another great chance out in front. Like I said, both goalies doing a really good job of making saves, but lots of rebounds are happening. And so, lots of secondary chances and secondary shots. Grief will stick it into the corner here. Pezzolesi now behind the net. Gets it out to Stefan. Stefan off the glass, hit the stanchion and took a funny bounce, but now it's Creighton through center. Creighton dancing in, fired it wide. Comes all the way back out to center and picked up by Kime off the glass. Changing possession again here. Boston Vest up to Hazard. Hazard tried to send it into the slot for goal. And offsides at the blue line there. Kind of a dangerous play as goal went down. He looks to be okay, but he is skating to the bench here. And we'll get a draw here at neutral ice. Bain and Anderson at the dot. Getting it up to Bain. Bain skating in. Stick check there by Denton. Stars are, man, one of the better defensive teams I've seen in a while. I mean, you're not supposed to be scoring goals shorthanded, and you're supposed to be not letting the other team score, but the other team's supposed to be scoring on the power play, and that's just something that we have not seen whatsoever. They've been so good defensively, reading the play through center, getting sticks on pucks without drawing a penalty, which is big. I mean, especially at a high school level, to be able to take the puck away without using the body too much or without causing a penalty, especially in dangerous opportunities, especially on one-on-ones. You see that a lot, especially if you're caught behind the play. And Olsen spraying a little snow there on Noah Grief, and the Stars did not take kindly to that. And Olsen will have a little discussion with the ref there about that one. This is the number one rule. You never want to make a goalie mad. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Creighton skating in here. Creighton in. Holman really good defensively again. This is going to be icing, though. And, man, lots of icings, lots of whistles here. At least I feel more like tonight than on Monday. Monday was a little less whistly. Is that a word? I don't know if whistly is a word, but it definitely feels less so. Up to the blue line. Kime, chipped in front, and it just went wide. Now behind the net, it's Holman. Up and off the boards to Vest. Boston Vest. Man, another really good stick. Stefan now along the half wall. Stefan waits. Stefan in. And, man. Hellman now down to Stefan again. Stefan gets hit hard there by Bonham. Centering pass. Creighton comes up with it. Creighton gets hooked down. And so we're going to get a penalty call again. Except this time it's going to be, and it's actually going to be a tripping call here on the Llamas, and that's going to come at 4:29 of the first. And so we will get a 2-minute power play for the Stars. It's Holman headed to the box for tripping. And I really like how this game has been called so far. Just not too many penalties. Not that there's been a lot to call, but it's been a pretty clean called game so far. Like I said, just one penalty on each side. Both have been pretty obvious. You've got a hooking call and a tripping call. So we'll see what the Stars can do here on the power play. Their special teams has been very good between their 2 shorthanded goals in the semifinal to stay in the playoffs. Backhander, in front, second chance, goes through the crease and just wide. Cummings tried to get back to his skates here. Stefan shot in again, saved by Cummings. DeBurke now below the goal line, tried to get it to Stefan and couldn't get that pass far enough, and so Pezzolesi will have to chase into his own zone here. He was trying to shoot the puck. Power play time for South County with Stefan in the box for slashing. So 4-on-4 now, plenty of ice to work with. Hellman back into his own zone here. Trying to work something with Bonham. Bonham through center. Nice job to cut that off. Cross ice pass. Boston Vest cutting through the slot here. Boston skates in, shoots. And Shaglavatov, nice stick positioning there to chip that up and over the cage. And this will go back into neutral ice. Bonham now, cross ice for goal. Goal, looking at options here, and a missed pass. This will be icing. 6 seconds left in 4-on-4 play. And then we will be on a power play for the Stars with about 9.5 to play as soon as that power play engages. Excuse me, power play for South County. Apologize. And Holman hops out of the box here. 5-on-4 now for South County for 60 seconds. Up to the blue line for Bonham. Fans on the shot, has to slip it down to the goal line for Boston Vest. Back behind the net for Hellman. Hellman waits. Skates to the dot. Shot goes wide. Sent all the way down the ice by Denton. Now it's Bain down the right wing on the power play here for the Llamas. Back into the blue line for Hellman to Bain. Bain to the dot. Shoots. Pad save rebound. Picked up behind the net here. Centering pass. Bain able to pick it back up, and the net pops off with 9 seconds left on the power play. So we'll get another draw to the right of Noah Grief. Both nets have been pretty loose, at least from what I've seen. It's usually they're a bit more solid, especially as these goalies are sliding laterally. But it popped off just a couple times tonight, and it's been not too much happening in terms of, other than the time DiFederico tried to do a push-up with the net. That was quite interesting. Holman down to Boston Vest. Boston waits. Back to the blue line. Miscommunication as Holman was moving left to right. Stefan is out of the box. We're back to full strength on both sides here. Both teams playing well enough defensively to keep this knotted up at 0. That goes off the high glass behind the net. To the half wall for Holman. Stars up and out of the zone off the glass. And another icing call with 8:07 to go now in the second period. So we're about halfway through this game, and an even amount of power play time for both teams. Three minutes of power play time for both, as we had virtually coincidental minors earlier, resulting with each team in 60 seconds of power play time and then a minute on the other side. Goal now behind the net. Shaglavatov out to Stefan. Stefan to Moody through center. Moody bringing it in, has Creighton with him, dumps it off to Creighton. Creighton waits. Had it poke checked away and able to get it out to Boston Vest through center. Boston skates in, able to get it through the legs of Shaglavatov, but Moody is back checking, helps out there. Off the boards to goal. His shot in was fanned on. Now it's Stefan through center the other way for the Stars. Stefan skating in down the left wing. Shot goes wide. Shaglavatov to goal. Now Creighton with it. Brody Vest now. Brody to Moody. Moody took it away there. Anderson now behind the net for Moody. Pass was cut off. Boston Vest now. Through center. Anderson off the toe of Cummings. Nice feed there from Moody. 4 different Stars players in about a 5x5 box there. Both teams just kind of struggling to get any kind of offense going. Passes are a little bit sloppy as DeBerk brings it down. Like I said, sloppy passes there. Didn't really look where he was passing, just tried to feed it into the slot. That's a dangerous area, definitely where you want to be feeding it, but if there's nobody there, it doesn't really help you out too much. Anderson now walking in. Anderson had it poked off his stick by Brody Vest. That's been the other story tonight, is both teams defensively have been very good at poking the puck away defensively on counterattacks or making blocks like that, as DeBerk's shot was blocked. Anderson in, that's off the skate of Bonham, excuse me. Bonham waits, skates it through center. Slams on the brakes, lost the puck to Stefan. Stefan couldn't touch the puck as he was offsides. Llamas will dump and change here. Olsen now behind the net for Evan Bain. Bain was cut off by Stefan. And now Stefan skating it through center. Down the wing, Stefan centering pass for Liang. And that was taken away by Olsen. Olsen feeds the other way for Evan Bain. Bain down the right wing. Bain with speed. Bain skates in. And he's going to draw a penalty there. We'll see. I believe it's just a slashing call. I was waiting to see if there was enough to make it a penalty shot, which would have been very interesting, but it looks like it's just going to be slashing on Denton. And let's look at it again here. As it comes through center, Bain has got a lot of speed. And you see Denton come in across with his left-handed stick there, and with the slash. We got a timeout that is called here by South County. I really love this call here. Let's see, I'm just making sure I get this right here. We got Denton for slashing. This will be the Stars' third penalty of the game. It'll come at 10:55 of the first. And we'll see what South County can do here, because they've got a chance to get a goal here. It would be a huge goal, especially considering both teams have been struggling to find momentum, especially with all the back and forth that's been happening and the inability to score goals. And so we'll see what they can do on the man advantage here. I like the timeout. Get your players reset. It says, hey, this is a big goal in a game where we're playing a lot of defense. It's not really it's not a barn burner, right? It's not a 6-5, it's not a 7-6 game. And so one goal is going to go a long ways here, especially with the kind of defense both teams have been playing. And so I like this decision from Devin Bain to take a timeout following the penalty call and say, hey, let's get something set up here. He also, I would obviously, if I'm Coach Bain, I'm going to be talking about the aggression of the Stars on the penalty kill. That's something they do a lot of. Like we were talking about, they scored 2 shorthanded goals in the third period when they were down to Sky Canyon 3-1, and then tied it up at 3 and sent the game to overtime, to then which they won to stay alive and played into the championship here. So the Stars have been fighting, no doubt. Brody Vest behind the goal line here. Brody waits up to the blue line. Cross-ice pass to Hellman. Hellman waits. Hellman shoots. Oh, it got tipped just wide. I believe it went off the stick of Pezzolesi. And a miscommunication again. And it'll be all the way down, halfway through the power play for the Ice Llamas. Brody Vest enters the zone, waits for reinforcements, drops it back for Bonham. Bonham looking for a shot from deep. Does. Nice block there by DeBurk using his skates. Now DeBurk will send it all the way around. Hellman will chase it out to center. Puck is rolling, still trying to get it flattened out here. That's another thing that has been disrupting the flow of play. Is ice is a bit choppy, and so the puck is bouncing quite a bit, especially on longer passes. Brody Vest working it out of the corner. Over to goal. Excuse me, that was Boston Vest. That goes up and out of play as it hits the safety netting. 18 seconds left on the man advantage now. Got a pretty packed house in here for this independent final. And if you're waiting for the Park City, for our Utah High School Hockey Championship games, winner of this game will win the state championship. Both teams each have a loss. In the following game, however, if Brighton's able to beat Park City, we play again. There's no date, at least as of now, set for a second championship game. So we will keep you updated on that as we get more info, and obviously as we get into that game. But we still got 3 minutes to go here in the second of this game, and 5 seconds left remaining on the man advantage here. And one last chance. Bain shoots. And DeBurk with another block here through the slot. It's tipped. Now Denton straight out of the box. And he was trying to feed Stefan, but it got cut off by Evan Bain. Now Brody through center to Bain. Bain in, shoots. Another block, that time by Pezzolesi. Now it's goal. Goal! Ooh, through the skates of Shaglavatov. Bain now. Had it taken away by Anderson. Anderson in front. Ooh, dangerously, as Cummings could not flag that down. Bounce in and out of his glove. Now Stefan behind the net. Tries a wraparound chance. And Cummings with a nice save. You can see the players gathered in the corner. I believe that's either Brighton or Park City. They've been warming up on that end, awaiting the next game. DeBurk caught that pass with his left skate a little awkwardly. Couldn't get a shot off. Through center, right through the blue paint. Anderson, should have picked up a cross-checking penalty, but the refs let him play as he was going at it with Hellman. Or excuse me, with Bonham. I kind of like that they're letting him play. This is a state championship game. The game last week we had, let's see here. I'm just pulling this up. Oh, yeah. Our first Park City Brighton game last week, we had over 6 penalties from both teams. And it was pretty ticky-tacky. Not something you want to see for a state playoff game. And so the refereeing has been much better, in my opinion, tonight. Holman now. Through to DeBurk. DeBurk. Now it's centered for DeBurk again. And Sheglavatov has to come back out to center. Tries to put it off the glass, but taken away. Now Boston Vest down the right wing. He'll throw a shot on net, and that is covered by Noah Grief. And then a penalty follows. I missed this, but I think it's going to be Sheglavatov to the box here. Let's see what happened. It was right after the play. Sheglavatov is behind Vest here. Oh yeah, cross check straight to the back. And again, that's something that we talked about at the beginning of the game that you cannot have, and that's something that is going to decide this game if teams cannot stay disciplined here. And so Stars the other way now. So South County's back on the power play here for the 4th time. Stars again struggling to stay disciplined, and we'll see how long they can survive. They have not given up a power play goal yet in the 3 games that we've seen them here in the playoffs. Cross ice for Vest. Vest now through center. Vest in behind the net here. Vest backhands it to Evan Bain. Bain had it slip off his skate, though, and is able to be cleared out by Anderson all the way down to Cummings. Through to Bonham. Bonham waits. Through center. Skates it through. Takes a look at the clock. Bonham stays on his skates out in front. And dangerous chance for Vest. And this is cleared out by Creighton with 10 seconds left on the power play. DeBerk putting pressure in on the forecheck. And another power penalty called. Oh, man, with 0.2 seconds left, too. DeBerk is able to now draw a penalty. I like this by DeBerk. DeBerk fights hard here on the forecheck and is able to get in the head of Fisher Hellman, and Hellman takes a very bad cross-checking penalty here at the end of period number 2. And so they'll play, you've got a full, we'll play 4-on-4 for about 36, 37 seconds, and then I'm not sure why the clock didn't run. That was just 0.2 left, so we'll end the second period there, but we'll play 37 seconds of 4-on-4, and then following that, Stars will be on the power play for 1:23. So we'll see what they can do with that. That'll be very interesting to see here. A huge momentum shift if they can make it happen. We'll be back in just a second here. Third period up next. Still tied up at 0 here from County Ice Center.
Look no further than Game On Live Studio. Introducing our exciting highlight reels and game content. Capture the most epic moments from your season with our professional highlight reel service. Our talented team of editors will transform your gameplay footage into action-packed, adrenaline-pumping reels that showcase your skills like never before.
That ball punched out by Sophie Bollicky Purcell.
Share your reels with friends, teammates, coaches, and colleges to get the recognition you deserve. Experience the thrill of reliving your best moments and inspire others to join the excitement. Game On Live Studio, where epic athletic moments come to life and help you succeed. Visit our website or contact us today to get started.
All right, back for the third here. Stars. I mean, if I'm the Stars here, I just try to put a little bit of pressure in on the 4-on-4. Use that open ice that you have as Stefan tries to dingle in there. and then do what you can on the power play. Really try to get something going here. Use your best guys. Denton trying to stop Evan Bain here. Bain's shot is going to be tipped up and out of play here. Need another puck as that slips out beyond the glass. Just in between the net and the glass. 11 seconds left on 4-on-4, and then we'll go to a power play for the Stars for a minute 24, minute 23-ish. Yeah. It'll be interesting here to see what the Stars can do. I would have loved to be on the bench there in between the periods to kind of see what they're talking about. See if they can get something going here. Penalty expires. Stars are now on the power play. Steffen through center to Creighton. Creighton taking it down the right wing. Off the pad. Out in front. Denton does a good job to keep that in the zone, and he'll shove it back behind Cummings. Save with the glove to keep us at 0. And then Gaia scores! You see Gaia throw this down deep. DeBurke sends it out in front. A nice pad save from Cummings, and Cummings gets completely screened by his own man there. Brody Vest in front, and Gaia able to slip it past Cummings. And now the Stars, man, these guys were down 3-1 in a game against Sky Canyon and scored 2 shorthanded goals just to get to overtime, and then scored in overtime to get themselves to Monday. And Grief with a nice save. Creighton skates it in behind the goal line. Creighton now looking, waiting for a pass. Tried to get it over to Steffen, and for Steffen. Steffen will dump it in and go for a change. Most of the Stars going for a change here as South County looks to through center. It's taken away again by Anderson. Is it out? It wouldn't let me see the data earlier. Did you try the SLCO rec? And Anderson just right through the 5-hole as he's cutting to the net there. And it is 2-0. 5:45 into the third. Kime with it here. Kime drops or sends it up to Steffen. Button hooking is Holman. Holman. Excuse me, that's Bonham. Kime with it now. Kime in. Looking for a tip. It goes to Steffen on the back door. Steffen backhand. And a second chance is covered up there by Cummings with 9:30 to play here in the third. It's working now? Okay. I do have a hotspot on my phone, I realize.
I'm on my phone right now.
Okay. Anderson off the draw. His shot goes wide. DeBurke now. Denton does a great job to keep that in the zone. Creighton behind the net. Excuse me, that's Liang. Liang working on the exchange with Denton. That's chipped up and into the Llamas bench. We'll get a whistle here with 9:09 to go in the third. Oh my goodness. Third period, or in the third period. Goodness. 2-0 Stars on a goal from Gaia and Anderson. Or goals from Gaia and Anderson, I should say. South County has already used their timeout. That's a huge factor here. They used it earlier following a penalty. On Denton. Tried to score and then were unable to. And then the momentum from the Stars got them to where they are now. They now got 2 goals in the opening 5-6 minutes of the third, and it's 2-0. Anderson brings it in, waits, throws it to the center, to the goal mouth. And Cummings made an easy save there, but now it's Denton doing a good job to keep it in the zone. Denton working it along the glass. Cycles it down low for Liang. Anderson cutting to the center. Oh, and Anderson just put it wide. Anderson to the slot. It goes up to Pezzolesi. Tipped. Hits Liang. Pops back out. Out to center. Here comes Boston Vest. Boston shoots. Pad save from Noah Grief. That's a massive save here halfway through the third. Denton keeps it on his stick now to Liang on the near side. Liang waits. Boston Vest goes down. Olsen able to keep it in the zone. Chipped out, but just far enough. Hellman regains possession, but will have to dump it in and wait for delayed offsides. And then Noah Grief saves it, and then Hellman is going to be sent off here as he totally went in and gave Grief a snow shower, and Denton did not like that. And this is just a very, very dumb penalty here from Hellman. And so Hellman is sent off now. This is his second penalty of the game. And I believe it's just unsportsmanlike for the snow shower on Noah Grief. So we are a penalty with 8:20 in. And now South County is going to be shorthanded up until the 5:40 mark of the third. Definitely not what you want when you need 2 goals to tie a state championship game up. Can't be taking dumb penalties. Kime shot in, pad save from Cummings. Cummings is going to have to stand on his head here if he wants to keep this game the way it is. Olsen clears this out. Kime now behind his own net. Minute 30 to go on the man advantage. Steffen with speed, skates it down the right wing. Steffen skates in behind the net, keeps it on his stick. Up top for Kime. Kime shot in, goes wide. Creighton will chase it to the corner. Creighton in, shoots, sharp angle shot, saved from Cummings and cleared all the way down to Noah Grief. Grief drops it to Kime. Kime resetting behind the net. Up, this will go up and, almost out of play, but stays in. And now Holman will have time to waste time. Through center is Boston Vest, able to chip it in. 45 seconds left now on the power play. Anderson picks this up for the Stars. Anderson through center. Skates this in down the left wing. Anderson, waits, shoots, caught a stick, goes to the corner. DeBurke now. Waits. DeBurke with Holman. Holman's lost his twig. So just having to use his skates here to try and keep this pinned into the corner. Doing a pretty good job thus far. Liang, though, able to get it out. Liang takes it to the near side. Saved from Cummings. Now Denton from the point. And that is gloved down by Cummings. Like I said, if South County wants to stay in this game. Yeah, let's look at that last goal from Anderson here. This is it. As Pezzolesi shoots this wide. I don't know if this is the goal, actually. Apologize. We'll see if we can find it. Steffen with a shot from the point, and it's saved by Cummings. Custom button and just pull it from the inventory. You could make a custom button and pull it from the inventory if you can find it. Off the draw, they get it out to neutral ice. Shaglavatov keeping it. This is dumped down. Penalty has expired for Hellman. And now South County's got 5.5 minutes to try and tie this game up if they want a chance at a state championship. Boston Vest down the left wing, shot through the legs of Shaglavatov. And a nice save from Noah Grief, seeing that through his defenders. 5:18 now to play in the third. If you're just joining us, goals so far from Gaia and Anderson from the Stars. It was Gaia minute 23 into the third, and then Anderson just about 4 minutes later at 5:45. And it is 2-0 for the Stars. Bain takes it into the slot. Shot hits Pezzolesi in front, and he's able to clear it out to center. Anderson chasing down Brody Vest. Now it's DeBurke with it. DeBurke is going to be offsides here as he was taken down from behind. Pass comes through center to Boston Vest. Vest in, has it taken away. Now Anderson through center. DeBurke had it taken away by Hellman, but now DeBurke again. DeBurke waits, drops it for Anderson. Anderson's slapper is saved by Cummings. Bonham through neutral ice. This is going to be picked up by Evan Bain. He tried to pass it off to Hellman. Shots, another save from Cummings. Stars just so much forechecking pressure, and another goal! Liang scores with 4:19 left. And that is a massive goal from Liang. Watch Liang fight for this puck. He stays with it, able to get it back on his stick from DeBurke, and then just a quick shot that Cummings was not ready for. And a goal 11:41 in, and man, that is a dagger if you're South County. And you got to pull it together right now if you want to win this game. Kime waits as it was delayed offsides. Then dumps it in. DiFederico behind his own net. Around for goal. Creighton now. Goal will get it back on his stick. Chips it out to center, but this is going to be icing on South County, and so the Stars will end up with another offensive zone draw. And this has just been a well-handled game from the Stars. One of the best defensive teams I've seen all season. And we're just going back through my score sheets here, trying to take a look. They lost that first game. They scored the first 2 goals of the first semifinal game about 10 days ago. Or almost 2 weeks ago now. I apologize. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, they lost 5-2 here to South County after scoring 2 goals. They scored the first 2 goals. They were up 2-0. Then South County came back and scored 4 unanswered. And now they've come back. They scored, if you count the 2 shorties and the third overtime goal, 3 straight in that second semifinal game to get them to the championship on Monday. And then another 4. I mean, they're on almost 9 goals here straight. And South County's struggling to get offense. They need a goal here. Pass off to goal. Oh, and goal's got to shoot that puck. You're running out of time to get shots on net. You've got to take every opportunity you can get. He tried to look back to the back door for Olsen, and he just was not there. Skating it through center is Fox. Fox will go to the bench for a change. Now it's Bonham down the left wing. Bonham centering pass. Stars regain possession here with just over 2 minutes to play. Cross-ice pass is going to get picked up here by Pezzolesi. He'll dump it in. Excuse me, that's Shaglavatov on the dump in. Icing again is going to be the call here on South County. Bonham on the icing call. And 2:03 remaining. The Stars are pretty much there. I mean, it's going to take nothing short of a miracle if South County wants to win this game. I don't know the last time I saw 3 goals in under 2 minutes. It's been a very long time. But they're trying to do it. Pezzolesi gets it out of the zone. Hellman to Boston Vest. He'll dump it in. Goes off the wall. Takes a funny bounce behind the net. Steffen now through center. Creighton is bumped off the puck but gets it back. Now it's Burnson in. Burnson shoots. Pad save from Cummings. Behind the net, Creighton. Centering pass was cut off but out to the point. Steffen is bumped off. Now it's Hellman the other way for South County. Hellman in. Hellman shoots. Glove down. Rebound. Oh, beautiful play there from Noah Grief to poke that puck out of danger. As Hazard was cutting in there for the rebound. Just over 60 seconds to play here, and the Stars have been very good on defense. I mean, they're every single, even the rebounds that Noah Grief has given up, the defensemen, even the back checkers and the forwards are doing such a good job on rebound control to prevent those second chance opportunities off of the pads of Noah Grief, and just doing a really good job as Grief pokes this up into the safety netting and makes yet another save. 39 seconds left for the Stars, and they're going to be your state champions here. I'm surprised there's not a little bit more excitement over there on the bench. We've got Park City and Brighton up next. If you're waiting for that game, we'll be same channel, different link on YouTube here, Game On Live Studio. So if you're watching this, just hop down, click on that channel right below this video, and it'll take you right to the next game. Should be right at the top there. Be the affiliated final, Park City and Brighton. This Liang is heavy in here on the forecheck. Just 5 seconds remaining, and the Stars are pumped here. They're ready to clear the bench. And the Salt Lake Stars are your 2024 state champions. What a comeback story. Like I was saying, man, these guys lost in the semifinal game 2 weeks ago to South County, and then came back through the back draw, had a couple more wins, were able to defeat Sky Canyon after being down 3-1. They scored 2 shorthanded goals and an overtime winner to get back to the state championship, and then to defeat South
My thunder was stolen. We need the captain of the Ice Llamas to come up and accept the runner-up trophy. One more time, make some noise for the Ice Llamas. And now, introducing the Utah High School Hockey Independent Champion. Number 2, Nico Anderson. Number 5, Bree Fox. Number 8, Lucy Rust. Number 11, Quinn Steven. Number 12, German Schledelatson. Number 14, Cole Roberts. Number 15, Jason Moody. Number 21, Joshua Zandberg. Number 22, Jude Freeman. Number 24, Colton Diller. Number 26, Jack Gunn. Number 27, Zeb Wayne. Number 33, Garrett Burnstone. Number 47, Alexander Denton. Number 48, Vincent Gala. Number 68, Lucas Boulet-Beret. Number 72, Ethan Bergson. Number 78, Eric Bergson. Number 1, Noah Griffey. Number 35, Evan Weinstein. Head coach for your Stars, Reed Muller. Assistant coaches, Christopher West, and also Paul Gala. Make some noise for your independent 2023-2024 high school champions. And now, we can have the captain of the Stars, please come grab your championship trophy. Once again, make some noise for your champion. Also, all pictures will be taken off the ice, please. And again, all pictures will be taken off the ice. Thank you.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us here for the Independent Championship. Congratulations to the Stars and the Ice Llamas. Just really well-fought games on both ends. Always a good battle when you see two different state championship games. But thanks for joining us here. We're going to cut this feed and hop right on over. We've got Park City and Brighton up next. We'll clear off all this equipment out of here. Zam the ice, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We got Park City and Brighton for the next state championship. Up next,